This is the Echo X Gear Bluetooth wireless speaker. The charging cord broke, so I'm going to show you how to repair it. This is the charger that comes with it. It's a USB and it has a mini USB on the end of the cord, and it broke where it plugs into the unit. So you're going to need a couple items to get it open. A pick to pull out the rubber plugs and a small Phillips screwdriver. So go ahead and pull out your rubber plugs with the pick. Next, go ahead and take the Phillips screws out. It goes all the way around the unit. You'll see that I already cut a hole where the charger used to go in. You can do that too at your own convenience. Once you get the unit open, you're going to see a small printed circuit board, and it's attached by two little screws. You're going to remove the two little screws and get the circuit board. Right here I'm showing you where it actually broke. This is the plug you're going to unplug to repair the little board, and you'll see it's marked. It'll say 5 volts on one end, and that's where your wire you're going to cut is going to be. So I'm showing you that right here. Just remember, it'll be the opposite from a red wire. Here I'm pointing out where the red wire is. I'm going to start by repairing the charger cord first. I bought these connectors at Radio Shack for a couple of bucks. So what I want to show you here is make sure you orient the wires on both connectors in the same spot so you don't get confused. So here this one has a little peak, you can't hardly see it, but that's where I'm going to put my positive wire onto. This will be the female end to it. And it's the same thing, just make sure you orient both sides the same. So when you plug everything together, it works. And I'm going to use a digital voltmeter to test the circuit. That's the connector that I cut off the end of the charging cord. So I got my terminals on the wires already, and I'm going to verify that I do have 5 volts to it. And there it is, 5 volts. So I know the charging cord is working correctly. So go ahead and put the wires into the back of the connector. Like I said, make sure you know which one's going to go where. So here's the charging cord. I used electrical tape to tape it up. I was going to use some heat shrink, but they were too short, so I didn't use it. So just a tape job works just fine. So now we're back to the unit. I'm going to pull this plug out. It just pulls straight up. Then move it out of the way so you can work with the little circuit board. So I already cut the positive wire. And these are the two little terminals that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to put a little bit of solder on the terminal so it just makes a good positive connection. Rinse and repeat. Do the same thing to the other side. Inspect your solder, make sure it's a good connection. Then orient your connector. Once again, making sure you remember which side you're going to use as positive. Now you're ready to plug the unit back into the circuit board. And it only goes one way. It's going to have these two little tabs, which I'm pointing to here, and you'll see it where it goes on the circuit board. And just push it straight down. And just position the wires where you want it. And close the unit up. Make sure the seal is clean. Right here where I'm pointing to you, this is what makes it waterproof. If you have anything on there, the unit will leak if you drop it in water. So make sure it's perfectly clean. Now once you put all the screws in it, go ahead and put your rubber plugs back into the screw access holes. Make sure you push all the plugs in all the way. Now we're ready to test the unit. Get your charging cord, plug it in. Plug it into the unit. And this battery was low, so you'll see a red indicator light come on that indicates that it's charging. So here you see now it's charged, the green indicator light is on. Go ahead and plug it, and you're pretty much finished with the repair. And then the cord, you can just stick it in the hole there, and it's easy to get out if it falls in there, which I'm showing you there. Make sure you don't damage this outer sides when you're cutting that hole open for the access cover, because that's where the seal is, and it seals up against that. Good luck, everyone.